Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today, I felt like sitting down and talking about us, the Kingdom Hearts community, the community that I've fallen in love with. Over a year now, ever since we started receiving Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers and more of a constant flow of Kingdom Hearts in general, it's certainly apparent that more people's opinions about the community have been said. I've noticed a lot over this past year that this community has been receiving a lot of labels, and for the most part, the most common one I seem to stumble across is toxic. Toxic is generally a word that is used to describe communities, and it's not exactly a great label to have. To summarize, toxic means not the greatest place to be, as the people who are involved in the community are not that nice. Now, to be fair, I can see where people are coming from with this opinion. Personally, I've never seen so much outcry from the Kingdom Hearts community back in 2015. There was certainly a good portion of the community who were on the non-stop complaining bus in terms of what we receive. I think for the most part, this is where people have started to brand the toxic label onto the Kingdom Hearts community. And hell, I'm not even going to lie, it's clear on Reddit that I might even be the cause of why some people don't like this community. It's honestly not a problem to me because you're not going to like everyone in life, and that's 100% normal. Everyone has their preferences. The thing about communities is that they are made up of a multitude of different people who all share the same general interest. However, because we are human, it means that even though we hold the same general interest, it's not to say that we're going to have the same opinion and outlook. Communities are full of disagreement because you have so many different personalities thrown into the mix, and it's really the same for anything in life. Opinions are only natural because we all think differently. There certainly is those people out there who are a lot more edgy and full on in comparison to others, and it's clear what communities hold those personalities. However, with all that being said, I'm going to have to throw my opinion into the mix and disagree with this toxic label that people have been talking about. You see, I've been on YouTube since 2011, and I only involved myself within the Kingdom Hearts community back in 2014. Prior to 2014, I positioned myself in a ton of other communities like World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Minecraft, CSGO, RuneScape, Halo. I've honestly experienced a fair few communities. And being real with you guys, we have it so damn good in comparison. Now, there is a clear difference between Kingdom Hearts and those titles that I just mentioned, and that is that those titles are pretty much multiplayer focused, whereas Kingdom Hearts isn't. Communities tend to be more toxic when there is more of a social aspect involved, and of course, if that game is focused around multiplayer, it means that there is a lot more interaction and personality clashes, which in the end result lead to arguments, abuse, etc, etc. Call of Duty for the longest time has been known as toxic for all of the trolling, bullying, scamming, and taunting that goes on with inside of its multiplayer. Honestly, YouTube is the perfect platform to provide you with a few different examples. And the same goes for all of the other titles that I mentioned as well. However, when I compare the Kingdom Hearts community to all of these other well-known ones, the problems that we face are absolutely so minuscule. One thing that I'm so proud of within this community is the fact that it doesn't suffer from too much bullying. In fact, I've actually seen very little of it, because personally I feel that bullying is the #1 strike towards making a community truly toxic. There's been so many different cases of people actually harming themselves and even ending their lives over different cyberbullying with inside of multiplayer for certain different games. I understand that a lot of people have been complaining about the way Square Enix has been handling promotion for the long-awaited Kingdom Hearts 3. But you know what, I think it's fine to complain and bitch. It just goes to show that we're desperate for a game we want so bad because we're all fans. It's better than just sitting there in silence, twiddling your thumbs. One thing, however, that people need to realize is that Square Enix Japan is really trying their best to push forward promotion for the Western fans, and this is something that wasn't actually a thing back in the early days of Kingdom Hearts. I mean, as long as the complaining and bitching doesn't turn into World War III, I think we're going to be fine. Trust me when I say this, I receive opinions every single day as I'm directly involved with this community. I deal with hate on a daily basis, and not going to lie, it can be pretty damn demotivating sometimes. But on the other hand, I also deal with a ton of positivity as well, because for the most part, this community is filled with so many nice and genuine people. I've actually made lifelong friends out of being involved with this community, and that's something that I will never forget. It doesn't matter where you go in life, there's always going to be those toxic or hateful people, but at the end of the day, those are key fundamentals towards what a community is. I just feel as if we should step back for a minute and actually look at how well we have it with this community in comparison to others. You might just be surprised. I remember you left my